Ooh, welcome everyone! Sorry for yelling. I'm just really excited to get going. I took a break yesterday. I went outside, I just kind of hung out, and I cleared my mind for a little bit. And I feel good. I feel good about just continuing what we're doing here and seeing this through further. Um, Yeah, so I just took a walk along the lake. I live nearby, and I was originally going to record, but then I had already made it a habit to take Tuesdays off or have Tuesdays be the day um where I don't post anything, right? So I figured I would just keep that up. I think I'll just make Tuesdays the break for everyone else. Kind of making Monday my break day in the IRLs, but we do what we can, and we do what we can. If anyone else expects more from us, fuck them. Um, but yeah, I'm really glad to be doing this again. I know I keep expressing my enthusiasm, but that's because it's real, and I don't think I will ever fake anything like that. Not even for an audience. So good or bad, um, however you feel about me saying that, I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, oh man, I'm just pumped. Ugh, there we go. Come on, James, let's fucking do this. Chad James Sunderland. Uh, on the topic of Chad James Sunderland, so I blah. Should have done some vocal warm ups today. Whatever, it's fine. Here we go, the last backs. But yeah, so around a year ago, um, I had played this game with a friend of mine around Halloween time, and this is a friend who, prior to that summer, I haven't seen for like regularly over a year, at least. For anyone who would like to know who I'm talking about or gives a shit, that is my good friend Knock T. He regularly streams on Twitch, and he's a pretty great individual, and you all should follow him and throw him some subs. Um, but yeah, like I haven't seen him in a while, and he recently, from that point, right? He had recently moved very close to where I used to live, so hanging out had been kind of a regular occurrence. Um, so around Halloween time, I told him, "Hey, I know you like horror. You've never touched a Silent Hill game. Let's fucking do this. I'm gonna show you Silent Hill 2." And he's just like, "Bet, we're doing this." And so we played it, got it set up. I was really excited because at that point, I had uh, just barely started to learn how to work downloading games onto my computer, like abandonware type stuff, like Silent Hill 2 is. So I was really excited to like have this work and have this like be a thing that I could do and have fun with. Um, so we did it. We booted it up. and he came over pretty regularly to play it. I think he played it in like three sessions, I want to say. It's too dark to read the map. Fuck me. Um. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he cleared it in 3 sessions, and dude was scared shitless, and he ended up getting the ending that we're actually going for right now, which we might be able to get right here in this episode. So lucky you. Um, but anyway, no, he's great. I might try to convince him to replay it on his stream at some point. But yeah, so that came and went. It was really good to hang out with someone um that day. But then my partner kind of got a little like, they were just like, huh, this game is looking really good. I'm fascinated by it, especially since their only exposure to Silent Hill prior to that was the movie, the original movie. So like the kind of the more okayish one out of the two. Um, and so we did that. And then my partner, after my buddy left, I was just like, hey, I really want to play this on my own. Like, I want to do my own playthrough of it. I'm just like, sure, let's boot this up sometime. Let's go. All right. And so we did it. My partner ended up playing it by themselves, and with my guidance a little bit if they so needed it. Fuck me. Okay. And so they did great. Tank controls were not something that they were used to one bit, so I had to switch it to the 3D controls, and um our remote, uh our controller was actually working at that time, so that's why that was able to be a thing for a while. I might just have to pardon me, I might just have to buy a new one, just looking once I have the funds. Because honestly, right now I can't play that many PC games as it is. And, I have a Switch. I have, like, some of my older consoles and everything, so let's just look at this photo of Mary. Why not? Yeah? Yeah? Mary? Yeah? Let's not look at that knife, but we're going to use this music box. Music box. Sounds good. And it still plays even after I skip the cutscene, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so we are on the road to the finale. Where do we go? Okay, yes. Aha, silly me, but I guess I should check this door. Yep, just to soothe my brain a little bit. But yeah, like, um, they had already known, my partner had already known about the twist, right? So like, oh, the camera. They had already known about the twist. They already saw uh the entire game through Noct's playthrough of it. I'm also only referring to him as Nocti for now because I don't know how comfortable he would be if I just said his name, but that's fine. Like, it's okay. Preserving anonymity is pretty alright. Unless I have express permission to not do that. Oh, what am I doing? That's not the right button. But yeah. So my partner already knew about everything about what we're about to see in this videotape. Oops, it skipped. And so they were just like, all right, well, I know this goes against canon, But my James is gonna be a Chad. He's going to be the chattiest Chad ever, so give me all the fucking bullets. Give me all of the weapons and everything. Because I'm going to be the absolute badass here. Like, I'm talking that art, that James Sunderland art on that, is it Game Informer? It was when, the game first came out. I I really wish I knew what exactly magazine it was, but yeah, that one. The one where he's just like rippling muscles, holding a gun, and like fighting monsters and everything. Oh fuck, such a badass, this James Sunderland. Where's my fucking wife? I'm here to rescue her from the evil clutches of the Silent Hill. Yeah? This isn't psychological at all. Gonna pretend I didn't see any of that ending altering shit. Do I not have my flashlight on? I should just turn it on. What the heck? Ah, it's on. Oh, fuck! I didn't notice this. Is it once you learn the truth, your flashlight doesn't turn on anymore? Are you just... Oh my god, okay. So, I'm gonna retread a little bit like I always do because I can only really talk about the game and maintain focus that well. Yeah, so we get the flashlight at the beginning of the game while looking at Mary's wardrobe, right? Like the mannequin that that contains Mary's clothes, right? And it's staring right at you. And then your flashlight just stays with you, except for that one scare in that one room with all the bugs. But I don't think I want to count that as like symbolic, just because it's a lot of bugs. It's a spooky thing. But if anyone wants to correct me on that, please do, because I think talking about this is super cool. But got a couple ampoules, not bad. Gonna chug them, but I probably won't need to. But yeah, like, okay, well that makes sense that after learning the truth, the flashlight just goes out. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like that. Okay. Yeah, nice detail. I actually just didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Why not just keep loading up on everything? Uh-huh. Anything back here? Yep. Man, I love this game! Uh-huh. I can't go through there just yet. I have to... Okay, so the Angela scene. Oh, it's always so sad. And it just spits you out someplace completely different? Or is this just a different door? Whatever. I'm probably just ignoring something. Something super basic. Oh man, it's just so creepy still. I've played this a dozen times. It's still so creepy. And it's going to be. It's going to continue to be creepy. Oh, but yeah, so Chad James Sunderland. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. Why not? 242, not bad. So, with any luck, we'll complete this game under 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. That's not bad. All things considered, I mean, that's... Even if it was a little over 3 hours, that is still, that still cuts our total time in half from the first playthrough, so that's pretty cool. I do love this piece of music too. I think it's called Betrayal or something, which I have some trouble connecting that name to what it's supposed to be about, but I guess it's so vague it could be anything, right? But oh yeah. Ugh. And I kinda... I don't know. It's such a nice day out, too. Like, I have my windows open. I have a breeze coming in. I'm not wearing a lot of clothes, either, so... I mean... if that's an image you want to have... you know... be my fucking guest, but, you know... I'm just... It's all vibes here in Silent Hill. I'm also super happy because Bayonetta 3 got announced the other day at the latest Nintendo Direct. Not that it got announced, but that it got a new trailer after... what was it? What's that Twitter account say? 1,300 something days since no news, since no Bayonetta news, and then now suddenly there is news. Oh, I love that. I love it a lot. Oh yeah, and we finished House of Horror. World of Horror, at least the main sort of basic quest line, story, whatever that game has going for it. We did that, so I'm really excited about that. I think the episode just went up a couple days ago. Went up. It went up on Monday, I believe. So that's pretty cool. And I'm working on something else. I really wanna talk about that once the first episode comes out, but it's testing, it's troubleshooting, it's making sure shit flies, and if I push record, I'm not going to get at the end of my to the end of my recording session and just have it all be garbage, and that's a wasted day, because unfortunately that's kind of the system I've got due to plenty of factors I've already gone through. Oh, I should I should also plug the Instagram dedicated to my baby rabbits. They are very cute. They're Halloween themed, unintentionally of course, but one of them is orange and one of them is black, so I mean that's very Halloween kind of. So very cute. I'll just put a link to that in the description at the end of the video, so okay. I'm panicking because I don't want to take damage, but at the same time it's like I need to stand still and I need to check my gun and I need to shoot actually, or else this fight is going to take forever. It's not impossible to wait it out, but it does get tedious, and it kind of like does lessen the impact of what just happened. in the scene prior if you try to just wait them out, but I don't think it's that bad personally, but I mean, like, you stand here running away from these two chuckle fucks for long enough and you'll get bored. Come on. There we go. We did it. Yes, that was very cool of you two, but now it is time. Now it's time to end this. Really hammed up that line. Okay. So, last time I didn't really know what the symbolism was behind these scarlet or red eggs were. Pink and scarlet, or rust and scarlet colored. Whatever eggs. I'm losing my vocabulary as I speak. The words are leaving my mouth and I'm losing them permanently. Anyway. I used to not know, but it was actually some fan artist.
Mary?
Who
What
kind
do you
of
want,
indirectly
I
helped me out with
brought you some
that.
flowers.
Flowers? I don't
Based
want
on
any
their
damn
super amazing
flowers.
Silent Hill
Just go
2
home
art.
already.
Mary, what are you
Um,
saying?
and it kind of,
I'm disgusting.
if you follow me
You
on Twitter,
deserve
I
flowers.
probably retweeted their art plenty of times. I'm also going to skip that because that also affects the ending. Just listening to all of it, 100% can affect your ending. Even shit that happens like at the very end of the game affects your ending. And I'm not going to skip this final cutscene. Because this one and what we are about to see, everything should be, if I did it right, everything should be different from now on. But anyway, yeah, the symbolism is literally just their clothes colors. Like, it's just, the red one is Maria's red top, and the rust-colored one is Mary's pink top, like you can see in the picture. And like we're about to see now. So yeah, that's it. It's kind of clever. I mean, I didn't get it for a while, and I think I'm pretty darn smart sometimes. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No! I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Ah, see? Different dialogue already. Alright. Yep. But now for real, it's time to end this. Okay, come on. Yeah. Not my favorite boss. I probably said this before, but yeah. Not my favorite. Symbolism's cool though. With the moths and everything, and the frame around her, like representing her being like bedridden and everything. Very cool. But like all Silent Hill bosses, pretty clunky. And I don't think there's a remedy for that, nor do I want one. It's just it is a byproduct of the incredible gameplay system that this game has, because it's incredible. It's incredible, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. 3, 4. Move. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot to reload. Ah, shit. Come on, James. Come on, James. Can you, like, try, James? Like, you're not even, like, swatting anything away, dude. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. I just need to make sure I'm aiming correctly. Come on. Come on. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think it's done. There we go. Now. Oh, wow. That sucks. But anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so I've been holding my tongue about these two endings. These two endings that we have seen. First being the in-water ending, being such a downer, tragic, and very bleak way to end James's journey. And this one being more hopeful. This is the leave ending, where he just leaves. And that's not often something people just do when it comes to Silent Hill, if other games are to be lumped in here, but so the first time I played this game was in, I want to say, my junior year of high school. And that is like almost a decade ago now. So I've been flip-flopping a lot. By the way, I really hope you guys can hear me now. I'm gonna review the footage, and I'll just have to keep tweaking the audio if it's not good, but yeah, yes. So, yeah, back then, I was a lot colder toward the idea of James leaving the town. I thought, I don't know, I kind of lost the ability to relate to a lot of what made me back then. But I do remember I was very adamant that the in-water ending was sort of a truer ending, for me at least, to James's story, because of just like how heinous the action was that he committed to end up in here, and the fact that no other characters have sort of reached a resolution where they survive or become or reach a healthy conclusion to what they've been going through as they went through the town and sort of confronted their own fears and baggage that they bring in. And then just like Angela and Eddie die. We don't see Laura ever again, but it's kind of under the assumption that Laura just doesn't experience this because she has nothing to bring in to begin with. And so, yeah, but now I would say, thematically, yeah, the leave ending would probably be the truest sort of conclusion to this entire journey, and having it be capped off with Mary's excellent reading of that letter. Oh my god, like I almost started tearing up right now. Having that just be capped off with seeing James and Laura exit the town, and we know nothing else. And a teacher that I really respect back in college once told me that art is viewed through a frame, no matter what it is. The frame of a portrait, a picture portrait. You only really... Oh no, did it crash? Oh, oh man. Oh, we're still trucking. Okay, awesome. But yeah, this teacher told me that art is viewed through a frame. Portrait has the frame around it, obviously. Book has the front and back cover. A movie has the start and end credits, right? Same with a video game. You have I guess the video game equivalent would be the main menu and the end credits. or more specifically, the main menu and the thank you for playing message that you typically get at the end of a video game story. At the end, I don't know how often they do that anymore, but I like it. It's neat, but like, you know, just the sort of implications that hint at James being disappeared, gone forever, or just not here, maybe dead in 3 and 4 are like a little strange, because James's dad is actually a character. It's kind of an important character too in Silent Hill 4. And I should play it, and see if there's ever any answer to what happened to James there, or what, you know. But in 3, the detective Douglas kind of says like, oh yeah, I've been to Silent Hill once, like on a missing persons case, never did find the guy. I think there might be a little bit more implication there, because it could be anyone, it could be totally anyone. But hey, 2 hours 57 minutes, not even clearing the 3-hour mark, that's not bad. But yeah, so like all those implications beyond that, like really do, I don't see why James would just kind of fall off the grid after leaving Silent Hill. If that's what he did, if that's the ending you got. So like, I don't know. And I know that that's not super intense proof of the in-water ending being the canon ending, and I don't think I like there to be a canon ending to this game. A Twitter account, or on Twitter, posted by someone who I really do like and respect, at Doc Squiddy, who you should definitely follow him and buy his games, because he makes very, very good games, which I plan on playing on this channel also. So look out for those. I saw there was a thread the other day, and he was just talking about like, yeah, like, you know, the in-water ending absolutely is not you know, the thematic resolution of this game. Like, why would it be? Because like all these things that happen during the story point at James finding a not negative resolution to what he did, forgiving himself, obtaining forgiveness from Mary, and finding his way out of Silent Hill. There was more to that conversation, but that's what I definitely like took out of, and that did get me thinking too. Like, it's like, yeah, like I 100% agree with that. And I'm just wondering, like, now that I think about it further, yes, you get the in-water ending by like accessing all story material in air quotes, because there are some files that don't pertain to James's story too, like the like Angela's knife. You don't necessarily have to examine it, you just keep it for her, and you don't have to examine it, and you don't get much if you examine it either, aside from those ending points. And same for the journal on the roof of the hospital. Like, it's a story, and it fleshes out another denizen of the town and another patient, but it's really not James's thing. So it's like, I don't know. I've done a lot of experimentation with this game. There was one time where I accidentally got a different ending. I actually got what is called the Maria ending, and we'll be going through that one next, actually. And I really didn't mean to get it. I think I accidentally stepped into a certain room twice, and we'll go over that later. But yeah, like, it's interesting how this mechanic is still surprising me with how fickle it is, how very delicate things the scale can tip a certain direction. So I'm really just trying to process, like, like, okay, well, like, would it be possible, this is what I'm thinking, would it be possible to get the leave ending while getting all bits of James's story? That is, healing yourself, completely every single time, taking as minimal damage as you can and not leaving yourself in low health, paired with not examining Angela's knife, not examining the journal entry on the roof, but you do continue to examine Mary's letter and Mary's photo, which we did here. That's actually a prerequisite to get the leave ending too. I think how I accidentally got the Maria ending last time is I just never examined Mary's letter and Mary's picture. And I'm sure that I offset that a little bit by like doing like more Maria-centric things, but that is like I've made sure that also like tipped the scale that way. And so in addition to what I just stated, ooh, wow, that's a I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there was just a motorcycle revving up on my street. Wow, that was pretty loud. But like, yeah, I wonder if you can listen to that audio tape with the doctor, James's conversation with the doctor on top of everything else. Oh, excuse me. And also listening to that hallway conversation where James is remembering Mary and on the way to the final boss. I wonder if you can do all of that stuff, except for if you do all of that stuff while also ignoring the knife and the hospital journal and also healing yourself regularly, can you still get the leave ending? Because every one of those things, save for the picture and letter, are very crucial to the in water ending too. So I wonder. I've never done that specific test. I've done like a bunch of different combinations, but like I've never done that one in particular. So that's interesting. That's really, really interesting. I've also gotten the leave ending by ignoring a lot of story related stuff, but my health was really, really bad. Was in the red most of the time, so who knows? And you know what? Maybe I'm just overthinking this. I've run this game a lot, and maybe my results are just bonk, right? But interesting to think about. Anyway, that was the ending. We got the leave ending, and next time, I'm gonna try to make it even faster. And we're going to get the Maria ending, maybe in like 2 parts. Hopefully I can make it 2 parts long, but whatever. Anyway, I've talked long enough. That's it for today's episode of Silent Hill 2. We've got another ending, and we've got like 1, 2, 4 more endings left, but those last 2, I'm telling you, they're worth it. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.